Good morning, welcome to Retiring in Japan, diary of a American, 61 years old, living in the Japanese countryside. Let's, before we start properly, let's take a look at this, the mechanics, the engineering of this rice field, which is just newly flooded. Let's take a look. Actually, the field has been flooded for about 2 days, but it's really in full swing now because the farmer came by and it just did some more work on it. You can see the water flowing from that upper field right there into the lower field right there, and then exits. It ostensibly should be exiting through here, but somehow, what the heck? Oh, what? Oh, it's changing over here. Yeah. Oh, I see. He dammed it up. It was kind of leaking there. Now it's exiting over here, and it exits into this channel right there. This thing right here. Under here is like a where all the water goes. And that goes along the street here. And then it enters from further up there. I'll show you in just a second. And this other field right here is being filled. It's being filled from above by a channel that runs between all the garden patches there. So, I'm not doing a very good job. Let's go. It's easier to see if I go up here. Maybe I'll just walk through here. And you can see right here, the water comes in to this upper field. It's flooded nicely, and then we saw before it kind of drops down over there, floods this field, and then drops there and enters in there. Now, this is the fun part. The water comes between the little garden areas. Let's just follow it. Isn't that fun? Ooh. And then there's a shovel. And then it comes in from that same channel that we saw before, gurgling away with a spider. So it diverts off there. Oops, I'm losing the focus. Hold on. Regain that focus. There we go. Goes all the way down there and then floods the two fields. So it's an interesting combination of, commercial agriculture, the rice, and kitchen gardening all together. Oh, and then that channel, if you're wondering where the water comes from, it goes here, it makes a kind of a turn here, and then comes up here underneath the street, past this little produce stand, and then all along here. And then the channel runs, and this is perpetual. This water is running like this all year, every year, since time immemorable. And then right over there, there's another farm field, and that's where I live, over there around on the other side of that field. Okay, wasn't that fun? As I was saying, this is my retirement journal. It's my early morning stroll up to the temple. It's a 2.5 mile round trip walk up through the Japanese farmland to get to the temple called Hirasawa. 1,300-year-old temple. We'll climb the steps, do a little bit of writing up there. I'll write a journal entry for my blog. I'm sorry, I'm speaking in a low voice because I'm still in the residential area, so to speak. Well, up here, the residential area will suddenly stop, and it'll be countryside just around the corner. So let's go. Let's start the day. Well, what am I going to do today? Shipping. I have an order to ship for the store. That's my one goal. Somehow, the day seems to fill up otherwise. Isn't this a great stone staircase? Just like, it'll hardly discern any single step, but they're in there. Up to the little farm up there. And we're almost there. And here's where the, proper community road ends at this bridge, and where the farmland begins. Okay, with the sun coming up boldly now as I head back down the mountain, it's a great opportunity to search for bugs here in the green foliage. Let's have a close look. It's dog walk time, and we're at the putting our trash out. And we notice these old style craftsman toolboxes. That's what these are, these two boxes right there. And we're thinking about pilfering them because they're just being thrown away. They'll just be burned. Those are cool old items. We might find some good use for them. Let's snag them when we come back. I can see daplings on the surface here, water skaters in this field. You can see the water escaping away. You filter through a dish rack basket. It's getting filtered through a dish basket. Lots of swallows, and I can hear some frogs. And the rice is planted. You can see there it is. There's the rice. There goes the water, drifting away. And here's little Rudy, that little boy and his dad. We see them every morning, and I always say, "Ohayou gozaimasu" to the dad, and then good morning to the son. The son just recently started saying kind of a hesitant good morning back to me because they learned it in school. Give them a chance to try it out. It's fun to walk along and look at all this, but it looks, it's some sorry looking rice, don't you think? But I guess that's just the way it starts, right? I mean, oh, and the frog. Over there in the far field. Summer is here. And more trickling here. Hey. I did it. I liberated the 2 boxes from the trash. I sent out a post on social media. I wonder what people respond to. Cool, I'm gonna take this to the trash. And then I'll come out later and clean these up. Let's see how they shape up. Here are the 4 items I'm going to list today in the store. A ladle, a spool, an old stamp, and a children's toy top. Rudy, it's breakfast time. Come on, let's go. Well, we've got Ollie here. And what a spread. Look at this. We've got rice, fried eggs. I know that's the fish flakes. Yeah. Some fruit. Wow, with blueberries. Tea. And yogurt inside too. Green tea. This is goma.
Eh?
Isn't this goma?
Oh, gobo.
Gobo. And like miso soup, very hearty. Look, lots of cabbage and stuff. And then the tuna is to put on the rice. And then the various accessories, umeboshi, pickles of various sorts, including pickles from our neighbor. Seaweed. What a spread, and more tea. Looks great, Yumiko. And look at it. Isn't that beautiful chopstick holder? Yumiko got that. It's an old one. All right. Se no. Itadakimasu. Hey there. Softypapa here from the Softypapa YouTube store. I've got another Japanese antique item or vintage item to share with you. This is an old merchant stamp, or it could have been used in a governmental function, but the thing that's interesting about it. Hello, Softypapa here from the Softypapa YouTube store. I've got another item here to share with you. This is an old spinning top, a child's toy made of solid metal. It looks like it's iron. It's rusted, well used, dinged up, banged up, all that. Softypapa here from the Softypapa YouTube store with another interesting vintage item from Japan. This wooden, looks like a wheeled system with an axle, is actually a silk reel box. Hey there, fans of Japanese culture and antique old items. This is another special item from Softypapa, representing the Softypapa store on YouTube. This is a masu measuring box. Couldn't call it really a measuring cup, because clearly it's a box. Now, the boxes themselves are called masu, and they're a type of item that can be used to measure a lot of things, including fluids like sake or other liquids. Also, items like rice, or even in this case, I think it was miso. I'm pretty sure that this came from a miso store, which is of course used for making miso soup. And it's actually got the residue of all the old miso paste in there. So the idea is that someone would come in there to your miso shop, probably owned by a miso maker, little family-run business, and someone wants to buy a measure of miso. They would scoop it out with this, and then flatten it across the top, and you get a nice certain quantity of miso. Clean it up nice every day, and you're ready to go again. This is a beautiful item. I've only seen a few like this that have the actual handle nicely intact, like this one is. The box is in great shape. It's got branded, see if I can turn it around, if you can get the images. There you go. You can see the brands in there, the branded kanji characters, and I'll provide whatever translations I can in the listing description. And it's got little metal, brass, looks like little nails holding it in. Maybe those are iron, hard to tell, with the patina on it like that. And then this beautiful little handle with a shaped pointy end there that is perfectly rounded into the box at the end there, and then tapered along the edge here for a nice grip. The handle includes more markings here on the handle itself. Sorry for my face right in your face. There we go. This is a nice item. I would recommend this as a display item. I think it's done enough service in the world I wouldn't recommend using it for anything else. I keep this old, you can see down here for my water, collects rainwater in my bucket down here. I have this old antique handle that I got, still serviceable, but I use that for my rainwater. I think I would recommend a display piece only for this one. But, if you want it, you can buy it. Listing will be hanging off the bottom of this video if you're watching on YouTube. If on social media, check in the listing. You'll see maybe a description there. Hopefully it's still available. You can make it yours. If not, look for other items in my store. Thanks for taking a look. Okay, it's time for lunch. I've left the camera running upstairs. I think Yumiko's out here in the garden. No. I still got to do something about that stump I removed the other day. Today'd be a good day to come out, maybe in the afternoon, and tend to more stuff out here. Tomatoes are coming on strong. Okay, where'd my wife go? Oh, what was that? Oh, a snake. I almost stepped on it. Okay, well, First snake in the garden. Okay, I better be quiet. Making Rudy mad. Okay, so I've got the live camera running right there. Hey, everybody. Looking at the balcony. It's kind of neat with the wind coming up. And Yumiko and I had enough. It's McDonald's today. After that beautiful Japanese breakfast, we're going to have McDonald's for lunch and get it for Dad. These guys, I bet they're going to bark when I leave, but I've got the camera running so I can hear it along with everybody else. Fortunately, there's no neighbors around, so that should be okay. Okay, you be a good boy. Papa will be back soon. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see if he'll be a good boy. I got to stop talking. Okay. I better close this door. There we go. Bye, Rudy. Be a good boy. Papa will be back soon. See you soon, Ollie. Our lunch is here at McDonald's. This is a really snazzy one. There used to be another McDonald's down the road, and then they moved it here into this beautiful building. 2 floors, Mecca Cafe, the whole kit and caboodle. Let's get some stuff. I'm really partial to their samurai burger with the nuggets and maybe a drink. Let's just try it. Okay, lunchtime with Dad. Let's take a look at the how the plants are doing. Oh, something can help you. The garden in the porch area looks great. I love it with the wind blowing everything. They keep it so nice. Little box flowers over there, looking good. Very nicely. Okay, now we're going to go to Ando for shopping, and then we're going to go across the street to Lemon for Yakuen store stuff. We'll just park there. Here we go, across the street. Thank you, Lemon. Okay, well, I was in the 100 yen store, which is the yellow building back there. I found this tripod, iPhone tripod, or smartphone tripod, for 500 yen, $3.50. I'm going to use this out on the balcony for the balcony cam that I was just mentioning. Score! Plus, I got all the kinds of candies for the people buying stuff from my store, and some other things. And when we go shopping, I'll go inside and join her now. And I'm still talking to the people on the live. It's kind of fun. Life's rich. Life's full. When we try to make it that way, huh? Takes effort. All right, while we're in the store, I'm going to get some senbei. This is the Japanese rice cracker section across from the chips. And this is the one I like down here, the bargain $2.99, kind of a variety pack. It's really, really good. I always get this one. I'm just getting ready to go to the post office now to send an order. And look at Yumiko all set up. She's got her, I'm pointing at her butt. She's got her Katori Sengar, butts on fire. That ass is smoking. She's got her Katori Senko burning away. Is it still burning? Let's see. I think it's all done. It's all gone.
Really?
Yeah, it's all burned up.
Wow, that was quick.
Yep. And taking care of her flowers. And the Katori Senko helps to prevent the mosquitoes from getting her all over the place. Whoops, I lost the focus. Man, the garden's going wild. All right, I'm heading to the post office. One last look at your butt. I think you need to apply more flame to your butt. Okay, see you soon. Okay, I'm off to the post office now to mail Nathan's package. It's only like 85 degrees, right? Not even 80. It's like 80 degrees, 81 degrees. Whew, already feels hot. Am I going to survive this summer? Okay, I'm going to file this one under being remembered. There's the post office back there for our community. And I used to, some of you may know I used to be an antique dealer. Well, clearly if you're watching some of my videos, you see that. I talk about it all the time these days. I used to be an antique dealer a long time ago. I stopped being an antique dealer in 2018, which would have been, 2008. 2008, which would be 8, 9, 10, 17 years ago, because my business went out of business. Anyway, I used to come there a lot when I first started my business. I would come every day on business days and drop the shipping off, and the people there knew me. There was the manager in the back, and the women up front, particularly one woman who always helped me. And then eventually our business got robust enough that they would send a postal agent to our office, which was down the street here, every afternoon, Monday through Friday, to pick up that day's shipment orders. So after that, I didn't really come here anymore. They just came to me. It was a different guy. It was a guy with a truck. Anyway, I had already been there before, like a month ago, and the woman that works at the counter remembered me, and I wasn't too surprised at that because there's not a lot of foreigners, and it was her, and it was me, and she even remembered my name. That was good. I was very pleased. That was nice. Anyway, just now I went in to ship an order because my business is ramping up again. I'm back at the early stages again. And I went in, and she was off today, and the manager, who I had really never interacted with except seen him in the back, was working the desk, and I came right up and he welcomed me, first name Kato, that's what everybody calls me around here, and we jumped in, and it was like totally being remembered. I mean, it meant a lot to me to be remembered, not just by the person I dealt with back in the day, however many years ago it was, but the manager in the back who still remembered me too. And that was really nice. So that felt really good to be remembered after all this time. Thank you, Japan, for making me feel remembered. Okay, I'm walking home from the post office now through this beautiful parkland setting near our house by the university there. And I wanted to let you know of a change that I've done in my channel for my upload process. So, Retiring in Japan videos and shorts go up immediately, or the Retiring in Japan videos are scheduled to go up. I make a video today and it gets uploaded tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's like that. Shorts basically go up the same day that I make them or that I record them. But my branded content, that's Walking in Japan, A Band in Japan, Real Japan Monsters, Lyle's Brother videos, Japan Train videos, Shrines and Temple videos, those videos, they get pushed out, basically they get pushed out into the future, so that I only upload one of those a day. So if I do 2 videos today, Walking in Japan and A Band in Japan, then those will get uploaded in 2 sequence days further out in the future. Now that piles on, it gets further and further as time goes on. Currently that's 3 weeks out. That means we get a retiring in Japan video today, and then a couple of shorts, and then a branded, one of those other branded videos as well comes out at midnight. You see, so that's kind of how it works. So what I've changed is I just realized they had this feature. When I schedule the listings to upload later, I can schedule them in such a way that members of the channel get immediate access. They don't have to wait a month. And the reason I do it that way, I'm not, the reason I make people wait a month is that I'm just trying to not overwhelm people with videos. If I make 5 videos today, I don't want to upload all 5 of them. No one would watch my stuff, except maybe the members who enjoy my content enough that they'll actually become members. Then I'm going to give them a chance to see everything as it gets uploaded. So if I go, for example, have an adventure today and I make a Retiring in Japan video, and then I set that up to upload tomorrow, and then I also have 3 other videos, a Walking in Japan, A Band in Japan, and a Real Japan Monsters video. Well, I'll set those, wow, look, we've come out here into the parkland. I'll schedule those 3 to upload in the future, but members, as soon as I schedule them to upload in the future, members get access right now, so members get them all. Members, that means you get everything as it's coming down the pike, no holds barred. Those of you who aren't members, it's not penalizing you. I'm just trying to protect you from my incredible number of videos that I create. But members, we're all in. That's the change. Just implemented as of today. Okay, the boys are a little bit frustrated. They hear a baby crying. Look at this dinner. Wow, is this like, there's noodles down there, right?
Yep, soba.
Soba, it's soba. Oh, okay, with all kinds of good stuff. We got cucumbers, the fish stuff. Sprouts, I think, right?
Yeah, daikon sprouts.
Daikon sprouts and mushrooms?
Eggplant.
Eggplant? What's on the top?
Okaka.
Oh, okaka, okay, yeah. And then
And nori too.
And nori too, seaweed too. And we've got a piece of meat each.
Yeah, I thought it was low on protein, so I added pork steak.
Looks good. And then we've got wasabi and ginger, right? Great, looks good, Himiko. Thank you. Another one, knocking it out the ballpark. Seno. Itadakimasu. That's not how you say itadakimasu, Rudy. It's evening dog walk time, or maybe dog carry time. I left the camera running. It's been running for like 10 hours now in the balcony. I'm just gonna let it go until it stops. We'll see how long it goes into the night even. Into the night. Well, here we are. Here to pick up Yoko and go for the evening dog walk. It's nice how it's getting darker later. Makes it fun. Cool, warm air. Is that true? Cool? And right now it's cool and warm. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. It was a good day in terms of completing my objectives. I listed 4 items. I sold 1 item, and I shipped 1 item. I would say that wasn't exactly what I set out to do, but it would round out to be a very work-focused day, and I feel good. Good in the way that one feels when you complete a good day of work, right? But without the stress, because I don't have to do any particular number of things. The quotas that I set upon myself are self-imposed, and for that matter, they're my own. And having not just met them, but exceeded them, feels all the better. Well, I guess there's something going on in there. It'll take a minute. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow if you choose to join us again. Bye-bye.